this conversation very quickly moved on outside your realm. Now, when you announced your job title, you point out that you're responsible for what we class as about, I think, sort of 97% of what we class the energy flow going to chargers: home, work, destination, public, etc. That's a lot of it, but still, this is a bigger piece. We're talking about net zero in its totality. We've already started talking about air and ground source heat pumps and things of that nature. This is one part of the net zero strategy, isn't it? And I want to come to you with a comment on how you feel that sits in with the work your colleagues at BEIS, etc., might be doing to bring forth electrification and heat and those sorts of things. And then how the policy sits with the wider EV uptake goals and policies.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I think, as you say, it is quite telling that it moved on to this much wider context, because electric vehicles are so broad-ranging. It's a new market in so many different areas. So the Office for Zero Emission Vehicles, it is joint between Department of Transport and BEIS for that very reason, because one can't really operate without the other because of these considerations about grid, but also the innovation behind this fast-moving market. And really, I think that OZEV's wider work is a lot of it's on the focus is on road or on street parking as well, because you mentioned the figure of 97%, which I can't really speculate on, to be honest. But
that's our estimate, internal pod point estimate.
Absolutely, and I think that's I think that what some of the feedback we saw was about what about those that don't have this associated parking space at their homes, and that's why there is a lot of work also going on at OZEV about on-street parking and grant funding. So I think that my team doesn't operate in a silo on this point, and in big collaboration not only with BEIS but the Department of Levelling Up and Housing and Communities. I hope I got my acronym order right there, sorry. So we've had to work very closely with them as well to make sure that it is all working towards this wider 2050 net zero goal. And electric vehicles transition is one point of the Prime Minister's 10-point plan. But even around that, the number of teams involved in the different work streams in terms of charge point design, grid capacity, and then my team, as you say, which the focus is very much about getting those charge points available and proportionally, available in the right places for people in home, workplace, and at their destination, which is sometimes a bit of an enigma term, but really it's so that if you go and do your big shop somewhere, you can have an assurance that actually you will be able to top up if you need to whilst out and about as well. And this workplace and destination aspect, we also hope addresses some of these people that have an EV or want an EV and might not have associated parking where they're living at the moment.